All he can eat? It was finally here. My 21st birthday. I had been waiting for so long, and now that I was of age, we were going to have one hell of an all-nighter. I had invited 5 friends over to my place, and we were going to party the night away. When they arrived around 10, I had the place all ready. That mostly consisted of cleaning it up in general, because it had gotten somewhat cluttered lately. We got right to it. We had all known each other for some time, and were really good friends. We talked about all sorts of things, played some games, and then drowsiness began to set in. Riley said he'd stay the night, but the others left, hopefully getting a responsible ride home. Riley and I talked some more, drank a bit, then went off to bed. Riley slept on the floor. Waking up the next morning was hard. The hangover didn't help, but what was worse was the stitch across my stomach. I was pretty groggy when I first got up, but I immediately felt a terrible stabbing and aching pain in my stomach. As I looked down, I saw a crudely stitched-up line across my stomach. I freaked out. Looking across the room was Riley lying face up. His eyes were open, but there was no life in them. His chest was cut open, and he didn't have his lungs. Something inside me screamed. I rolled off the bed in terror and scrambled for my phone. I could barely breathe through the aching stitch in my stomach, and the responder on the other side of the line did their best to listen to my panicked and terrified message. I was rushed out to the hospital and treated immediately, but Riley was dead. The doctor reported that I was missing a kidney. They had found it missing, and the area had a slight residue of something black in its place. The vague and incomplete report made it worse. I was going to be kept at the hospital until tomorrow just for safety, but I wasn't going to move anyway. I lost a kidney? What the hell? As the sun set and my hospital room began to darken, I sat with wide eyes open, looking around the room. I couldn't have been safe, and I wasn't. Sometime around 2, it came back. Through the window, as if the pain were never there, I saw a figure swiftly approach my bed. It was almost pitch black, but I could still see its face, or what was in its place. A blue wooden mask without nose or mouth, surrounded by a dark hoodie, all empty except for 2 infinitely hollow eyes. I couldn't move. With ravenous and swift motion, he plunged a blade into my chest and dug, pulling out my lungs, and I heard it as the darkness overwhelmed. A horrible final realization. He was feasting.